Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Dragon Age Hello. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last video, we met up with Anders, technically, after we went and sorted some things out, and basically after we went and killed Loghain, if we're totally honest. And if I'm honest, I haven't played the game in about 8 days, which is the longest break I've taken in quite... Oh, it's the bandits for the quest. That was handy. Longest break I've taken in a while, so I need to catch up a little bit. I know I can do that. Catch up a little bit about what it is I'm doing. I guess we're heading over to this northeast section. There's... Oh, I can just go straight to the camp. Got to find Butcher. Apparently, okay, let's just run forward. Yes, I need to catch up a little bit. But on the plus side, it means things have happened in my life. So there's things to talk about in the video, which is always a plus. For me, at least. When it gets difficult to talk about the game, or when things are a little bit more chill, I can talk about myself. My favourite thing to do, obviously. If I was a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker... Where would I be? I've already explored Linden Farm. Some very ominous looking statues in the distance there. I've told myself to go over this way, but I don't think that really means anything. I think I just picked the middle of the area. Oh, hello. Maybe I was wrong. This stack of papers is so blood-soaked, the pages stick together. Only a few lines are legible. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. I lifted a list of their spies from Rome before I left, with little time before their theft is discovered, so I advised we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear. I lost my pursuers and lied. Only our closest friends know my final destination.
Reinforcements!
Oh, Butcher, I'm sorry, you tried.
More fellow countrymen. We should say hello.
Okay, hello. I say, you know, obviously, I've kind of forgot I got my new ability as well. Things have changed in the last week, but I have to remember what things have changed if I'm going to talk about anything. The main thing, of course, is work. In that I've been to the office again. I'm kind of more settled in now. Payment is sorted. I'm getting paid in 12 days' time. Just going to send them an invoice and go through my my business inverted commas to do it. Should we go grab that? We've already done that. Should we go grab that? What's this? We can teleport back there, can't we? I think this and this are beyond. Do you remember when we came out the back of the castle and the fort, and it was like this whole new area? I think that's probably what we have to do there. So I'm gonna see if I can grab this, and if not, we'll head. I can't remember if we can get to this area, but if not, we'll just head back to the thing. But yeah, been to the office again, led a meeting. I printed out like this 4-page document and gave it out to all the directors of the company and like proper led the meeting myself, which was an odd experience for me given I've worked alone for the last 14 years or whatever. Dealt with some frustrations on the branding side, it must be said. You know, if things need tightening up a little bit, I'm gonna sort it. That's part of what I'm there for. It's less video focused than I thought the job was gonna be, but that's okay. There needs to be like a general overhaul to their branding, and I am going to do that. But anyways, enough about me. How are you guys? I've recorded in a week. That's madness for me. I had this beautiful stacked folder of like I can't remember, 95 videos, I think it was at some point. Must have been slightly less, but I was like 95 videos ahead. And then I didn't record for 8 days. So now it's like 83 or something. I think 81 videos I'm down to. A travesty, to say the least. Just an entire Dragon Age 2 playthrough. That's all. Where am I? Anyways, I thought I'd have more to say after a week, honestly. Nothing's really happened. I'm still on my PSMF, even though it's been an extra 8 days since you last heard from me. Still doing that. I am down £35 or something total at the moment. Slowed down a little bit, obviously, as you would very much expect. Had my yogurt yesterday. It was a beautiful day. This week, I'm going even crazier, baby. Oh, hello. Oh, very cool. Ferelden Wyvern statues. Wyvern statues. Like, this is the thing. I wasn't sure whether I said Wyvern or Wyvern. Remember we had that conversation in DA2. We're back there again. Inspired by a legend that Andraste tamed one of the venomous beasts with her song. Note I say legend and not the chant, for this is wild superstition. We must sternly remind the faithful that any story about the bride of the maker... My chair is stuck. Bride of the maker outside the chanted light is blinkered heresy, folklore, and nothing more. Dancing. Don't be so stingy. Give up the last of your rams if you have to. I'll be gone hunting for a week, so remember, bring the dragon £100 each morning. That seems to keep the monster full enough she doesn't wonder what there is to eat inside our homes. But they're people. There's a dragon nearby. Is this a Lake Placid situation? Where she's I've got an elderly old woman feeding this dragon, and then we'll kill it, and there'll be like little baby dragons being looked after at the end of the film. Anyways, yeah, so the last video I talked about, part of the reason I haven't been recording is because I had a tooth extraction, and honestly it still hurts. I mentioned how rough it was, and it really was a rough one. It was real bad, and I'm still, 8 days later in, taking painkillers and in a decent amount of pain, so I've just took my painkillers, so I've got a few hours now. Recording time is the hope, but it's been a little rough. I'll say that much. Well, good. It looks like it's a big old open area to explore beyond here, but I can't imagine there's much here. On the floor? Yeah. What's going on with this Wraith? Is it meant to look like this? What are you? It's like a little fire boy. Give me a little fire boy. It's a real problem with barriers. In that, can't tell what's going on. If your health is low and you've got like, let's say your health is at 10% and then you get a big 50%. Your health is at like 10% and then you get a barrier for 100% of your health. Your health is still below 50% for the purposes of death blow. So, I've got an itchy elbow. There we go. Oh, we got an influence point, didn't we? We'll have to head back and pick up the thing at some point. Maybe before we go through the castle. Oh no. All right, let's just have a little poke around, see what we can see. Not expecting to find much. Well, that looks like it might be a cave over there. Gotta fill out the map with nothing else. As long as that's what the map is into. Which I think we know it is. Is that a cave? It is a cave. Might be like with the sea shield, you never really know unless if you're gonna stumble upon something, unless you just try. Now I do get the feeling I'm not meant to go this way. I'll say that much, but it's worth a shot. It's always worth a shot the first time.
What do you think, Sparkler? 10 Royals says the next thing we run into farts fire.
I'll take that bet. I win either way.
Ooh, okay. We've got a veil fire thing. Come on, Sparkler. Really, I should make someone else carry the veil fire, but I wouldn't trust them to not just throw it to the ground constantly. It's funny, I think I've burned myself out a little bit. At the end of the day, not on Inquisition necessarily, but on Dragon Age. You know, I've been mass recording Dragon Age 1, Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age 3, with nary a break. Oh, it's been ages since I got a new rune. Master Lightning Rune, very cool. So maybe that's what it was, but now that I'm sitting here and playing it again, I don't know. I've not been recording much on the other channels either, so maybe I just wasn't in a recording kind of mood. Is that a crocodile? Oh, it's a crocodile. Is this a reference to something? It feels like it's probably a reference. It feels like it's an Indiana Jones reference or a Tomb Raider reference. I'm not sure which. Another series that is long on my list of games I would like to play on the channel eventually. I like to play through the Tomb Raider games. Not sure if by that I mean the modern ones or the classic ones, because they just came out with Tomb Raider remastered, like the original 3 films in pretty remastered versions. And that sounds like a lot of fun. Like, I definitely want to try that. But, one sec, I need a beverage. Give me a beverage. I'm on my way! That's what a beverage sounds like. Don't drink me, no! It's too late for your beverage, I've drunk your blood. Blood, gallons of the stuff. Give them all that they can drink and it'll never be enough. Yeah, I am on week 4, folks. 7, 14, 21, 22, 23. This is day 24 of my PSMF. For the last 23 days, and, well, it's early today, but by the end of today, I will have still eaten nothing but chicken every day. I mean, I do mix it up a little bit. I say, you know, I have chicken salad. Oh, I claim this thing. Oh, this could be a quarry. This could be a quarry. We've got ourselves a few months' work repairing the dam. The mayor wants us to meet him at the Law Speakers Assembly to seal the bargain. He says it's where they shake on agreements, judge criminals, hold weddings, etc. It must have been oppressive once if that's where they do official business. I've been looking for a quarry for ages. It's just not. This has to be a quarry. Look at it. It's literally a quarry. How can the quarry not be a quarry? I just want to find a quarry, man. Fat Masters. Is that his name or a title? Genuinely don't know. I genuinely have no idea which of the two that is. R.I.P. to Fat Masters. Fat Masters not have any loot. It's just not a quarry. It's a freaking quarry! It is, yes, there we go. Finally. Right, I still need 2 more for the tower. Well, hey, at least I've recognized it. I need 1 more and 1 more for that. For the courtyard. I mean, these are aesthetic changes, so it's not exactly high priority stuff. But I want it. And therefore I deserve it, right? That's how it works. I'm just going this way. I'm curious how this works because I thought I had to go. You can see the fort up there. I thought I had to go through the fort to get to this area. So I'm curious if I just keep poking forward, whether I'll end up in that same spot, which would suggest the fort is pointless to me. But we'll see what happens. Where am I? Who am I? Where are we going? This is the way to Amarillo. Every night I've been hugging my pillow. What was I talking about? I was talking about something I cared about, and then I got distracted by the quarry and Fat Masters. Oh, PSOF, yes. So yeah, I my chicken salad and my I've now started having chicken with cheese, like low-fat cheese, and then some jalapenos over the top in the evening. And I had eggs a couple of days, a very exciting couple of days. But otherwise, yeah, just 500 grams of chicken. Well, it used to be 600 grams, now it's 500 grams of chicken a day. Every day. And you'd think that I'd be losing my mind a little bit when I say that out loud. But it's funny in a way that it's you just normalize it so much. Like, I've stopped eating for enjoyment, which is a little sad, but this is a temporary measure to get me to a place I'm happier with a little quicker, you know?
Come on, just answer the question, Varric.
My mother didn't raise any morons, Sparkler. I won't touch that one.
You must have an opinion. And you're a dwarf, completely unbiased.
There's no way I'm answering which Inquisition mage is the best dressed. Not for all the gold in Orzammar.
Right, that is the door I emerged from earlier. So, yeah, you don't actually need to take the fort to get around here, which I find very surprising. Right, well, let's head here. I mean, we're nearly done with the area. There's only one more location left. Which concerns me, because maybe it means... Is that the dam there? That's the dam. Oh, okay. How did I not see this? This is some gigantic bridge right there. I literally didn't see this.
Must be where we can open the floodgates.
Yeah, probably. And that's going to open this bit up. And we can get to the rift. Are we going to go battle like that gigantic rift in the water? I hope so, because that sounds cool. I like you, Crestwood. Good vibes, big buildings. Some exciting stuff. It's a cool area. But anyways, yeah, you'd think I'd lose my mind. Well, it just hasn't happened yet. It might, but it hasn't happened yet. The rusted horn. Okay. What's down this ladder? Moisture? Oh, okay. There we go. Had to be something in there. Yeah. I don't know. It's going alright. Go on. Not much else to say about it. This is a terrible location for a tavern. How are you guys in business? Seriously. How is that possibly the case?
What in?
Don't mind us, just passing by.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub.
Same.
There's nowhere else, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Aw, no, you guys, don't worry. I'll leave you to it. Young love. Just lucky I didn't catch you in the middle of something else. I mean, look, in their situation, I'd be all down for a decrepit pub, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look at this, it's not even that decrepit. It's warm, it's cozy. I don't know, this would be fun, this. I'd be down. The first, nah, too long. But I will scroll for the hell of it. Scrolling. Ah, from Jenna TV. The Rusted Horn's menu. Welcome to the Rusted Horn. Ale, 3 coppers. Cold ale, 10 coppers. I guess it would be quite difficult to... You probably put it in the water, don't you? We used to do that at college and university. If we wanted cold... You just sink all the beer in water and you leave the water outside. Like a big bucket. It's not a classic idea, but, you know, if you don't have access to loads of ice because you're poor... Brandy, 6 silver. Wine, 2 silver. Bread and cheese, 2 coppers. God, I'd love some bread and cheese right now. I've not had carbs in 3 weeks. Turnip and mutton pie. Fish, stew, plate of wyvern wings. Chicken, 5 coppers. Wyvern steak grill, 2 gold. I'm not sure I trust it. 5 gold is quite a lot. Trying to be a bit of a gastropub, are we? Why would the docks control be in the pub? I find that odd. Heave! Docks. You know what I mean. Damn. Don't worry. 3 big strong men. I'll just... Yeah, that's fine. Not that as a woman I wouldn't be able to do it. It's more that there's no way 3 guys are gonna watch a woman do any manual labor and just decide to sit back and watch.
That sounds like it worked. Let's take a look.
There's just no way. Okay, how different are things gonna look out here? Definitely curious. Whoa. Oh, that's certainly different. I get the feeling this isn't going to expand as much as I hoped. And again, there's still several regions to discover. I just want to go fight the big rift. That's really my main goal. I also find out what the hell is making that.
Oh, look, a dragon. What a perfect way to ruin our day.
Look at its stripy tail. Where are you going? Okay, you've gone that way. Interesting. I'll be back, dragon. Well, I want to do the dragons in order. So that's the third. There's 10 dragons in this game. We've seen 3. I've only killed 1. All right, here we go. The flats. As someone looking to buy a flat. Well, actually, it's funny. For a long time, I was looking to buy a flat, but I've kind of really backed out on that lately. Now that I've got this job and I can like look to buy a house, I'm looking to move out in about 6 months. It's longer than I thought, but I want to make sure I've got a good deposit and I've got money for furniture and lawyer fees and all that kind of jazz. So I need about £25,000. It's quite a lot of money. And I'm not a million miles away, but I'm definitely not that close either. This is very cool. I don't think I'm closing that rift, you know. I thought we were going to like drain the whole ocean, but shockingly enough, no. But this week I've spent a lot of time looking at like interior decorating ideas and got this kelp. That's very cool as well. Lovely little detail. A lot of time looking at interior decorating stuff, you know, paint swatch ideas and furniture ideas and how it's all going to blend together. I'm in this very fortunate position where I can buy a house eventually. Not yet. We'll see how it goes the next 6 months. Things could go tits up. But I can stay here while I decorate it. So I can like paint the entire house before I even move in and tile and all that kind of stuff. So I really want to put a lot of effort into just making sure it's as good as possible from the first minute, you know. Got a rare opportunity. I'm gonna decide on the paint for the entire house. And I don't really own any furniture, to be honest with you folks. I've got a calyx and a chest of drawers, both of which may not survive the transition anyway because of their colour scheme. So, whilst it's expensive, it is like a total fresh first start. It's really exciting for me. I've never been able to decorate a house before. I've never had somewhere I was allowed to decorate. I've always rented flats and stuff, you know? And that means I can't do anything, you know? I can't paint or anything. What is hurting me? Is it you? You little cheeky wraiths. Yeah, well, I'm really excited to properly just make a house my house, you know? It's a whole brand new experience for me. Got my eye on some cool colours. I'm going for like, so I've picked like dark green as my, like a dark foresty green, maybe a little more subtle in the saturation. And that's going to be like my grounding colour. I'm going to paint the bedroom in this dark green. And I'm really into this kind of stuff, so I've kind of started thinking about it. And my idea at the moment is, and I'll take pictures. I'll inevitably do a video on the channel when I get the place. Do like a before and after. My idea is to do it as kind of like a spoke kind of thing. So the living room is not going to be green. It's going to be more like earthy browns and creams and beiges with maybe some green there as like a highlight color, right? I know this isn't Dragon Age stuff, but it's important to my life. Right, I meant to go that way. So obviously I'm going to go this way. I don't think I can do much down here, but we'll have a little poke. A little bit of loot. Could be something down here, actually. So the idea is that the living room, if you think of the living room as like that, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what the house looks like shape-wise. I'm going to have to adapt, but it's just fun to build up ideas and have little plans, and I'm going to plan out the colour scheme for the entire house. Like, rooms are not going to be dramatic. I want every room to be a different colour, but it should feel like it's telling a singular story. You know, we're looking at shades of the same story rather than dramatic differences between the two. This is interesting. I didn't think I'd be able to go down here. I wonder how far we can go. Hello. Whoa! 255. Wait, that's not as much as I thought it was. I think I've got the old games in my mind where 100 gold was tons in the other Dragon Ages. And now it's much, much, much less than it was. Can I keep going? Suspect not. Okay. Well, we got a bunch of. I mean, it's not a bad amount of gold. I'm not going to turn it down. Still, it's pretty cool as well to run under these big ass chains. But yeah, so I'm going to plan out. I'm going to get the blueprints and plan out the color of every room ahead of time and get them all painted before I even move in, and then all the furniture will be built around that. You know, the idea is that this will be able to transition from house to house as need be. We'll see if I ever move, but that's neither here nor there. It's a big commitment. I'm like, it's gonna be like a 30-year mortgage. I'll be like in my 60s by the time it's paid off. Horrible. Anyways, so the idea is that the living room is going to be quite autumnal in color, or more like a drier forest. And then as you spread out from the living room to the other rooms of the house, the green intensifies a little bit. I know it all sounds a little bit daft, but it's the kind of thing I love. I don't know why. I really don't. Did these do anything, by the way? I'm really curious whether there is a benefit other than a bit of XP and resistance and influence to turning those things on. I'm going to do it anyway because they exist and they're cool and they go pew pew pew. But I'm just not sure there's a real
these
reason.
Books you write, Varric, who actually reads them?
Rude.
Anyone with some taste and lust for adventure.
That's a lot of people. Do the southern masses even know how to read?
Oh, you're such an elitist.
Yes. I left my homeland, Varric. I didn't up and turn peasant.
Oh? Oh? Am I finding a corpse? I feel like I'm finding a corpse. I'm meant to find 3 corpses. I haven't found any yet. This isn't a corpse. It's a bottle! A bottle marked Vintage Warden Daedalum Extra Red. It's a Grey Warden whiskey. If Grey Wardens were going to drink anything, I would have thought whiskey. Turned on this barrier just a little bit too early for my liking.
One down.
Where are all these corpses? The area is, it's definitely a lot bigger than it initially seems. I'm backtracking a little bit, but not that much. Oh, that's back up. Oh, okay. Okay, so, yeah. I do like that you can see where you've been as well. This is just another route down from where we were earlier. But anyways, yeah, so it's gonna, like, the bedroom's gonna be like proper dark green. I really like dark colors. I think they're a cozy vibes. I'm not looking for light and airy. I'm looking for feeling like you're in a forest almost. Not in a forest, but the colors of the forest. And there will be some plant life, obviously. Dark green bedroom, beige living room. I've got some beautiful tile picked out for the kitchens and bathrooms, and I'm gonna do something that I never thought I would do. I hate wallpaper, but I found this like really nice dark green and bronze, or dark green and copper, or dark green and gold. It's like a really nice combination. So, and you don't want it all over the place because that's a little bit too brash for me. It's a little bit too flashy, you know, using lots of metallic accents. But I found this really nice wallpaper that's like a green, dark green and like bronzy, coppery sort of goldy sort of colour pattern. And that is a big ass rift right there. It's interesting that it's in the floor rather than the sky. All the other rifts have been like holes in the sky, but that one's just erupting out of the earth. Anyways, but I'm going to do like a feature wall behind the bed in this beautiful wallpaper that I found. Got some tiles in mind. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. I really am. I've never been able to do it before, so I want to just get it right from the get-go. I want to just pop a you know, it's just me as well. How often in your 30s people buy a house just for themselves? It just doesn't happen. You've always got kids and a wife to worry about, or you've already had a house, or you can't buy a house because, let's be honest, it is incredibly difficult to get a house these days. And I'm very fortunate to be in the position where I'll be able to. I say that, I haven't even been paid once yet, so let's wait and see what happens. Let's not count our houses before they hatch, eh? But being able to actually live somewhere that expresses who I am and is kind of built how I would want to build and suits me as just anything like that is just something I've never ever had. I've always rented. And even here, where to be fair, I've been able to paint the room, it's a singular room and it's small and everything has to be crammed in. I can't design it. I basically painted the room. It's kind of off-white, browny sort of colour. I basically painted a room and then shoved everything I own in there. So, I mean, I'm very grateful that I was even able to paint it, but it's not the experience I'm looking for. I don't want to keep talking about it, but I really am excited about it. The main reason I'm excited to move into a house is not to avoid paying rent, or that's a very big deal, obviously. Although I have qualms with deposits. You think, oh yeah, get a bigger deposit, that'll really help. It doesn't help at all. It genuinely is pointless. I think once you've got 10%, it's not much worth going higher than that.
Waiting for help that never came.
Oh.
Smell just hits you, doesn't it?
Old Crestwood. Jesus. I love this kind of thing, like abandoned... Oh, there's a quest, interesting enough. There's probably an item that someone needs delivering up above. These water-swept, abandoned, dilapidated towns. It's such a vibe. I mean, it's not necessarily a positive vibe, but it's a vibe all the same. What's down here? Oh, more bottles. A bottle made to vintage Warden Gibbons. Don't friggin' touch. I spit in this. I meant it. Okay. So we found a lot of the bottles, though, considering how many areas we still have to do. How many dragons are left? You find bottles easier than dragons. Who knew? But yeah, you should see my my Etsy wish list and my Wayfarer wish list. Oh, that's... Wait, what?
I commanded.
Hello. Grrr.
You there.
Hello.
I order you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands.
It's a spirit, but what's it doing?
Silence. Let the other one talk.
Hello.
Are you a spirit or a demon?
Demon? Those dolts who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
What is a spirit like you called to do?
I lead armies, kingdoms, lords. I am imperial. I am command. What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
I think there must be.
I knew it. Make your armies ready. Cleave to your loyal servants. You will need them all.
What's so distressing about the real world?
It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still. I don't know how you mortals stand it.
Why haven't you gone back to the Fade?
I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
Then I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
I've heard worse orders.
Okay. I feel like I should have gone back and healed before I came down here. That's an aside, but hey ho. It'll be fine. Oh, there's some bodies. Ah, Jesus Christ, that's a proper jump scare right there. Proper snuck up on me, the cheeky little... Something else here. More bodies. More alcohol. Suspecting bodies. Bottles of Thedas. Tastes like burning. Okay, I'm finding them. I mean, people in this town. There was a lot of drinking going on. Maybe they just thought, well, the end is nigh. We're all gonna die. Let's get high. That was unplanned, but beautiful. I think you'll all agree.
Planning on settling that 50 crown debt anytime soon, Sparkler?
That's more
And
bodies.
if I don't? Do you have tiny enforcers come strip me of my holdings?
No, I don't know. I suppose I could always send a letter to your family.
The dwarf plays dirty. All right, you win. This time.
Mildewed diary. Diary's been kept dry in a sealed chest, but its pages... I mean, it wasn't. Its pages are filled with powdery black mold. I read the word cough and instantly coughed. Grace has a cough. All well and good to help those running from the Blight, but if my daughter catches something from these refugees, I'll have the maze hide. At least Edric moved them into the caves. I thought they'd put up a fuss, but they went, quiet and pale as the dead. The healthy ones were relieved, said their sick friends seemed to get worse in the daylight. Make us save us from a plague.
These spirits must have come through the rift.
Let's close it before more of them decide to try on corp.
The ink on this damp piece of paper is faded but legible. The work you ordered is done. Do what you want. I'll be in the hills trying to
A
forget
letter
it.
from Crestwood's mare. Damp but legible.
Okay. The work you wanted is done. Interesting. I claim this horrible destroyed town in the name of the Inquisition. I've claimed the mayor's house, which is this one apparently. I feel weird that I can't do anything with that chest. Alright, we've got to find one more body. Or one more pile of bodies. Anyways, I'll talk about the game now. I've talked about myself too much. I'm just very excited about the house thing. I can't get over it. It's such a big deal for me. It's going to look so good. Or it's going to be terrible. I've never decorated. I mean, I've painted and stuff. I've decorated other people's houses. But, maybe my ideas suck, you know? And it's going to take a little while to build them up as well. I'm like aware of that. What am I looking for here? Find an entrance to... Oh, that way. I don't think we need to go up there. Yeah, maybe it'll turn out terribly. But I'm in a good position in that I don't need to rush in. So, like, instead of, like, buying, like, a cheap bed and a cheap everything piece of furniture, I can buy it and then having to replace it with stuff I actually like. I can kind of just buy it from the get-go is my hope. I can only buy furniture that one time rather than buy everything dead cheap and move in. Because I'm in no mad rush to move in that way. And also, I don't really need much. I was thinking about this the other day. If I have a bed, a desk, which I've already got. It's like the only thing I've got. I got a new desk fairly recently. I've got a bed, a desk on my computer, a sofa, and like a TV stand. What else do you need, really? For like everyday life. And obviously, like your white goods, your fridges and stuff like that. But other than that, what do you need in your day-to-day life? Now, obviously, there's more that you want. But I can survive with everything else being not existing, basically. Like, I don't need a bookcase straight away. The book's can sit in a box, and then I'll buy a bookcase. Like, but I'll buy a nice bookcase rather than...
Let's find that Fade Rift.
You lead. I always get turned around underground.
Look at this. How deep do these caves run?
My point is that obviously I'm going to need some bookcases, but I can wait and find a bookcase that I really want, rather than just buying like a cheap IKEA bookcase or an Amazon bookcase and then replacing it, right? That's my thought process, basically. Because I don't have a ton of money, so I'd rather not waste it. I'd rather not waste my time. Let's just make it as good as possible from the get-go. Anywho, I'll stop talking about it now. Even though it is deeply fascinating, I'm sure you'll all agree. These torches are nigh on pointless. It's very pretty when you turn around, but like on the way in, it doesn't add anything. And I'm not going on the way out, I'm going on the way in. We're going to take this wrist out from underneath. Ooh, Stormheart. Now, apparently we've had that before because it wasn't added to the codex, but I don't remember ever finding it in the wild like that. Blackheart, your cheese is looking a bit wet there, buddy. Paragon's Luster. I wonder if we're heading down. It looks like the bridge is tumbled that way and we might be able to head downwards. Yeah, it looks like it. Very cool. Whoa! 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 Bodies!
One less to worry about.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. It's never much of a screamer. Alonzi? Don't know why, like, these feel so pointless to light, but in my heart, I feel like I have to light every single one of them. It's pretty. And it symbolizes where I've been, and that's important. Not in like a metaphorical sort of way, but in a very literal, hey, you've been down here before, don't waste your time going here again kind of way, you know? Can I go lower? I suspect this is very interesting looking. It's like a full-on temple down there. Alright, let's head this way. This is cool. Whoa, whoa, girl. Whoa, Nelly. Nothing's tried to murder me yet, and I find that very disconcerting. You've got to imagine there's a lot of spirits down here. A lot of demons. As we get closer to the rift, but for now, we have deep stalkers instead. Nope, for now we have corpses. What are you doing, corpses? Doing corpsey things, I bet. Oh, you over there, you need to go down. Actually, one thing that the lightning bottle is really good for is disappearing off to the side and finding targets to obliterate because they can't hit you or they can't disappear from you while you're approaching because they're so slow. God, my inventory must be on the verge of chock-a-block. Feel like we haven't had a break from here in a long time. Okay, that's probably the right way. Little pokeroo. Although, maybe that's the right. That's probably the right way. Hard to tell. This way just makes spooky noises at me. It's a dead end now.
Bodies. Were people living down here when old Crestwood flooded?
Poor bastards, I'm going to have nightmares just thinking about it.
Imagine, oh, that's even worse. Living in the caves as they begin to flood. We need one Howard to come and save us. A little pop culture reference for you there, folks. One Howard can come and save us, and then Elon Musk can call them a pedophile. Alright, what the heck? Yeah, this is wild.
Looks like an old outpost. What's it doing here?
The whole area is still lit up. Remarkable.
By what? I don't even see any lights. This is very cool, though. Oh, that must be the demon from earlier that the spirit mentioned. It's large, and spooky. Just have to wait. That's pretty good damage, actually. There we go. Bloody Nora. Yeah, that was indeed the demon. But we have a rift to close. Somewhere in these ruins. This game is so pretty. I cannot get over how pretty this game is. It blows me away, this 10 years old. Like, I've seen Veilguard. Veilguard looks great. But it doesn't look 10 years newer. You know, we really have hit, like, the point... We have finally hit the point of diminishing returns. Graphically. So I hope they start to focus on other things. AI and stuff like that. And physics effects and stuff like that more than graphics. Oh, potion supply. Nice. Now, I'm not sure if that heals me, so what I'm going to do, just to be safe, make sure everyone's fully healed. Bash this open first. Come on, buddy. Bam. And the dirt is gone. Wait. This can't be the right way, because... Okay, I'm going to get my potions. It can't be the right way, because it's optional. What if you came down here without a warrior? That's the rift. But let's go have a little look. Okay. Oh, mosaic piece. Nice. God, I've only got two. How have I only found 2 in this area? In all of Crestwood, I found 2 pieces. That's madness. I'm all for, like, doing everything, but the mosaic pieces are something I will not be worrying about. Let's put it that way. Something else in here. Oh, it's a ladder. Okay. Yeah, it's just, ugh. Because there doesn't seem to be a way to find them that there is with everything else. You just have to, like, let's say, I think there's 2 more pieces or something I need in Hinterlands, but how am I going to find them? I'd have to just wander around, scanning every single bloody building in the area. Right.
Demons.
Big ass rift time. Here we go. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Pretty casual start. Someone's shooting me from a distance. Oh, that was fairly badly timed. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Oh, I saw Alien Romulus last night. Bye. It was good. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people hated it. I'm not sure why. But it was great. There's this effect that happens every now and again where I like double use my potion things, my flasks. I'm not sure it actually makes a difference. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but it's got a nice feel to it. This is a big ass rift right here. Nothing too scary yet, though. All fairly regular enemies. I'm still expecting something a little bit larger. Oh, like this thing, for example. No, not that bad. I keep forgetting I've got my RB, because I was so used to not pressing it. Oh, there we go. That wasn't so bad. There it is in the middle of the ocean.
That should stop the undead hordes from attacking Crestwood.
Let's tell the mayor.
Did I just find another goddamn axe? Out of curiosity. The game is doing it on purpose at this point, I swear to God. I'm glad I came to explore. Hello, beautiful. I'll have a proper look at everything when we get out of here. I think we are all but done with Crestwood. Although there's still locations to find, I believe. And there's a dragon somewhere. I don't know where the dragon is. Right, can I teleport out of here, by the way? I'm not sure. Well, I guess we are running out. Surprised. I'm a little... Usually when they make you go... do I really have to run out? I'm genuinely shocked by that. Usually there's like a quicker route out. But if there is, I'm not seeing it. Alright. Go on a little jaunt. I don't know, maybe something good is going to happen. I'll go grab whatever that is. Maybe they've planned for something to happen on the way out, so they have to force you. Wait, how the... Wait, okay, so for example, how the hell do I get around to that piece of... It looks like there's a whole passageway down there. Can I get down there? I'm not convinced that isn't just a bug, you know. It's just Stormheart. I suspect that's quite simply not meant to be there. I don't know. Oh, no, that makes me nervous. I think it's just meant to suggest... You know, you always want to give the hint of an area being bigger than it is, even if the people can't... If you've seen me play Planet Zoo, you'll know I talk about this all the time. About hinting at areas that lie beyond where you are, where you just can't access them, you know. You want to sell the scope without giving access to the scope, necessarily. But hey, I'm glad we set the fires, I suppose. Oh, I don't know. Slightly rarer ores, these ones down here, so we should grab them while we can. Stop doing the spooky whispering. We're finished! The rift is done! You're not allowed to be spooky anymore. It's the rules. That's where I was before. What are we doing on time? Yep, nearly there. Hopefully this all ends beautifully timed, actually. And we can head back and set a war table. Like, the war table missions, not done them in 8 days, as I say, so whatever they are, they're very done. I'll say that much. Well, spirits, hopefully you can be free now, you know? Free to head back to the Fade and do spirity things. Although it might be fun to, you know, hang around in the real world a little bit and spook people. It's got to be fun haunting people, right? I wouldn't kill anyone. I don't want anyone to make a horror film about me. But, you know, open a door, jangle some pans, live the dream. Is that the... Oh, look at this. Ah, this is nice. Oh, what's that? Emperor. Do I need to... Yep. Cleared out the storms. Wow, this is a completely different vibe now. It's kind of wild to see. I don't like it as much, but still. This goddamn Deep Stalker. There's just one of them and it's ruining my day. Come here.
One less to worry about.
Yes?
Hello.
The rage demon in the caves is dead, as you commanded.
I had no doubts. Now that my sovereignty has been respected, I can depart this unchanging nightmare. Your reward. Use it well.
Amulet of Power.
Seriously, can't believe that worked.
I wonder who that's for. Amulet of Powers are always the ones that give, like a skill point. Coal. Okay, well this is very nice. I mean, this is when I should have... I mean, I say this is nice. I prefer the old vibe. Like, it was nicer before. But still. Right, let's head back to town. Talk to Sister Vaughn. Talk to the mayor. And we should be able to get in that door. Remember someone locked us out because he was scared about the demons? Is he over here? Okay, we'll have to go grab that. Because I think we can do now. Where was the guy? Let's talk to the mayor first. Oh, there's a merchant now.
It's good to be about again.
Do you sell anything I would care about? Probably not. Looking for recipes and stuff more than anything else. Nah.
We won't forget the Inquisition help when no one else would, I promise.
Shucks. Mr. Mayor!
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
What do you mean the mayor's gone? Inquisitor, it was not Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded Old Crestwood from years ago. I did, in secret, the night they attacked. The undead you've been fighting are people I killed with my own hands. We'd taken in refugees from the Blight, many were ill. We moved the sick to the lower part of Crestwood and the refugees into the caves to stop the disease from spreading. It didn't work. One confessed he'd seen Blight sickness before, it was always fatal. When the Darkspawn attacked, I knew the only way the village would survive is if the Blight sick drowned with the monsters. Cannot bear the sight of Old Crestwood now the water is gone. I cannot stay.
A letter of confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago, to stop the blight from spreading.
I knew he was nervous about more than the undead.
That sorry bastard. He left before he could get caught.
What a sad mess. Will the Inquisition bring him in?
I don't think so. I don't know, like maybe I'm a softie or something, but like I mean, is it softie or is it the opposite of softie, I guess, but you know, I understand why he did what he did. Can you blame him, really? I don't know, actually. Where is that guy? He was at the cheese house, the one with the cheese behind in the little alleyway behind it. I swear it was on the right hand side. That's why I'm confused. Everything looks so different now. I can't tell anything anymore. Maybe it was this guy. Maybe I just need to see. I'm pretty sure this is cheese house. It is. Maybe it couldn't be unlocked before, and now it needs the tools. I suspect that's probably the case. Okay, let's go talk to the sister, who is up on the hills there. Let me have a look at my journal for Crestwood. Charter is... yeah, down there, the thing. We'll do that as well. One sec. If I go journal, and then we go collections, then we go regions... There's still one region to this. Where do you reckon that is? There? Or... there? I can't leave 18 out of 9. I just can't. I can't leave 18 out of 19. That would be horrible. Absolutely horrible. It'll make me sad forever. I should have read that. I think we already read that. I think I just didn't get it on my, obviously because I had to restart the save file. I can't. I'm not doing 1819. I'm just not. Refuse.
Oh, Maker, hear my cry.
Hello.
Your worship.
I've already found the remains of the people who died in Old Crestwood.
Blessed Andraste. I didn't imagine you'd look yourself. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. It is all too rare these days. I will prepare the bodies for cremation.
No worries. Here to help. Yeah. Alright. Last thing to hand in then. We have to go talk to Charter about Butcher. Which wants to teleport? You the teleport? Yeah, the teleport. Whole different vibe.
Well met. Farewell.
Do you have anything good? I think I've already checked, but you never know. I'm still dark. Right. Person I'm looking for. Oh, is that? Hey.
Well met, your worship.
Oh, you know Harding, that little dwarf scout lass who's at the start of every area, who I kind of love. She's a full-on companion in the next game. I'm really excited.
I found Butcher's corpse by the south
Means we can
road.
romance her.
Then a Tory ambushed me afterward.
Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor.
I should be going.
Another time.
Oh, we got a new operation from it. That's cool. Expose the double agent. Okay, right. That region haunts me. We're gonna nip back and do our table stuff, even though the video is gonna be a little bit long. Because what? I'm not sure, actually. We'll end it there. Next video, we'll set the table. We'll set our war table. We will get deft hands, find tools, and we'll go unlock some of those. You know, we've got a couple doors back in Hinterlands. We've got... Oh, new trials reward as well. We need to do some inventory management. There's some cleanup to do. And then we're going to head back to Crestwood, just temporarily, and try to find that last region. And then I think... But I mean, was that all we had to do in Crestwood? Is everything else done? Yeah, I've got the landmarks. There's one on the Stormcuts, but I'm not worried about that. Think of the landmarks. There's a dragon somewhere in Crestwood as well. Got the astrariums that we've had access to. Mosaics are miles away. I don't know if that's all in Crestwood. I'm going to suggest that's probably not all in Crestwood. But the regions haunt me, because I've done all the others as well, so can't not do that one, right? Done all the shards, not on the coast, but that's okay, because we don't have a new area yet. We're getting them. Until next time, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.